Coming to you live from the good old Honda Beat. In today's video, we're gonna drive over to my homie shop because I'm thinking about wrapping the Beat next week and I'm just not 100% sure what color I want to do. Initially, I was gonna do like this matte blue that I showed you guys, but I'm thinking of going maybe with like a nice orange or maybe a nice bright green. I feel like a car so small and a convertible has to be like a bright color. I don't want to do yellow because the Beats come in yellow. I don't want to do red because the Beats come in red. So I'm thinking of doing maybe like a nice blue or green, something different. So I figured I'd bring you guys along on the drive. It's about like 30 minutes. We're getting on the highway. I hit about maybe 110, 120 kilometers. And hopefully by the end of this video, you get a better idea what it's like driving a Beat. For anyone new to the channel or might not know what this car is, this is a 1991 Honda Beat. It is a K car. It's a mid-engine 3-cylinder baby NSX. All Honda Beats came with a 5-speed manual. The cluster is one of my favorite things about this car. The fact that the RPMs are in the middle, and as you can see, it redlines at 8,500. And yes, it really gets to 8,500, and I'll make sure to show you that in this video. All K cars are governed to 135 kilometers, which is about 85 miles per hour. So when you get to that speed, it gives you like an electronic cutoff. So if you're asking what the top speed is, it's 85 miles per hour, unless you change the ECU, which I don't think I'm really gonna do, because even going 75 in this car feels crazy. So to make it go 90, 100, it's really not worth it to me. It's a soft top convertible, of course. Very easy to come up and down. Probably one of my favorite things about this car. I'll pop the trunk and show you all the beautiful storage that's back here. Yeah, for reference, you can fit 2 size 10 Crocs in your trunk. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with a frunk, but I removed my spare tire, so now I have some additional storage back here. So I actually use this a lot more than the trunk. I put my book bag back here, or anything I have that's a little too large for my trunk if I have a passenger, everything goes in here. But up here, all you really have is the jack, washer fluid, radiator number 1, some brake fluid, and nothing really too crazy. These come on staggered 13s and 14s. I swapped them all out for 14s. I think it looked pretty good with the little silver and silver going on. Although I'm gonna change it, but for now, I think the car looks really nice. But let's start this bad boy up. So I'm gonna do the beginning of the video with the top up. The way you do that is you just press that down like that. Same thing for this one. And then eventually I'll put the top down. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me and everything sounds 100% okay. But I'm gonna let this guy warm up a bit and then we'll start our drive. Surprisingly, the interior space in this car is actually amazing. You can be about easily over 6 foot and fit in here pretty comfortably compared to other K cars. God bless the K car turning radius. Never need to do a 3-point turn. The back, so you know it's real. So I just posted a video saying the top 5 things I hate about this car, and I'm gonna do the same version about the things I love, and obviously revving out to 8,500, not always, but occasionally, is the #1 thing I love about this car, and the fact that it's coming from back there. Keep in mind, I also did that with the AC on, and if you have a K car, you know when you have the AC on, you lose like 30% of all your power. That sound, I hope you guys are hearing it like I am. That sound is memorizing. It's the best part about the Beat. But yeah, like I said earlier, having a K car in New York to me is very ideal, even if you're not into JDM cars, if you're just an avid driver, because really 90% of my commute consists of this. I'm always in traffic or I'm always looking for parking, and having a K car just makes both of those things super ideal. MPG isn't the greatest, but at least a car like this doesn't depreciate, so that's a big pro. And you could just squeeze in anywhere. I could just easily go like this. I could probably switch over again. I could probably even fit right there if I really wanted to be reckless, but it just makes life so much easier having a small little nimble car. So now we're just gonna sit in this traffic for the next 10, 15 minutes. This was another reason why I didn't mind getting like an automatic Wagoneer. I had an automatic Jimny. I had an automatic Honda Life that I really like. It's because living in New York, I don't want to compare it to other states. Like if I lived in Florida, I think daily driving a K car would be very difficult because they're always on the interstate. Everyone going by is going like 50, 60, 70 miles per hour. And I could see where that could get dangerous. But in New York, it's really just this. It's this all the time. So I don't feel any less safe than if I was in a normal car. I feel like I'm just in a really small car right now. But this is getting reckless right now. I got to get out of here. I gotta switch lanes right now. Like I was saying, having an automatic K car really wasn't the worst thing ever. A lot of people like to bash them. Get an automatic car. Don't get me wrong, I would always prefer a 5-speed, especially on a fun car like this. Like, I would never buy an automatic cappuccino. I think those are just... I think before I sell this car, I want to do a whole video, maybe very early or very late, where it's just a POV drive, no music, and all you hear is this. Over and over and over. It'll just be an ear orgasm for all my Honda Beat homies and anybody who just loves that engine note. So right now I'm in 3rd gear, kind of maxing out at 6,000, going 70 kilometers. I'll go into 4th. Now we're going 80. Traffic is kind of picking back up, but I'll get a couple straightaways soon. So I think my best straightaway is coming up right now. I'm gonna turn the AC off. Let's get all our horsepower. I'm currently in 4th gear. We're going 80 kilometers an hour. There's no one really in front of me. We're now gonna punch it, foot all the way down. Almost there, but as you can see, this car is pretty quick. For it being a naturally aspirated K car, I would definitely say it's probably one of the fastest. No, it's not faster than the Cappuccino, the AltaWorks, or the Vivio, any of the supercharged Ford inducted K cars. But for this just being an NAITB K car, not only does it sound amazing, but it's pretty quick. Right now I'm going 90 kilometers an hour, which in my opinion is a very good cruising speed. We're at 4,500 on the RPM. Whenever I eventually go on a road trip in this car, I'm probably gonna be around that 80 to 100 kilometers. And it makes me feel happy that I'm only halfway at my red line. I'm really only at like 4,000 or 5,000 on the RPM, which is much better than every other K car I've ever had. I think you guys got a pretty good understanding of what it looks like, what it drives like for now. So I'm probably just gonna drop the top. I'll put the windows up and hopefully the sound isn't terrible. If it is, I apologize. I just feel like, how can I do a whole POV video without having the full convertible experience? Actually, wait, no, we have a couple more straightaways. I'll put the top down when I get closer to the residential area. That way I know you guys can hear me. That engine though, man, it makes me not want to shift gears. Like, I could go in 5th right now, but then it sounds like this. You know, it's not as fun as downshifting into 4th and getting that. And that's why, honestly, if you're a real OG of the channel, I'm always saying I'm getting terrible MPGs. Now you know why. Now you know why, because I'm not shifting at 3,000. I'm not doing what you guys are doing. I am revving this thing out. It doesn't matter what K car it is. I want to have fun. I want to drive a slow car fast. And the Beat really capitalizes on that, because the Cappuccino and the other like force inducted K cars are actually like speed ticket fast. This guy, you're never really going over 60 miles per hour. All that, by the way, to only go 80 kilometers an hour, which if I'm not mistaken is like 49 miles per hour. All right, let's see. I'm gonna stay in 5th gear. Let's punch it. Going 160 miles per hour. Damn, again with this traffic. No more straightaways, unfortunately. We're gonna have to wait for a different video to get to 135. But for now, we're about to get off. I'm gonna drop the top. Let's change the camera view. And let's really enjoy what the Beat is made for. Not having the AC on, having the top down. Now let's turn off the AC. Drop the top. And just like that, in a couple seconds, you get the full benefits of owning your Beat. As much as I like the Cappuccino and I think it'll be a better car, it's not that easy to drop the top. You gotta pull over, take off your little panels, put them in your trunk nice and neat so they don't get messed up. In comparison to this car where you just boop, if I want to put it back up, just boop, easily. You probably have to pull over to put it up, but if you want to be reckless, you can probably just turn around and grab it. I've done that in my Miata a bunch of times, but here's another angle of me driving, going 40 kilometers an hour. Car's pretty comfortable. I have front blown shocks, I'm pretty sure, but even then the car feels okay. Here's a better sound of the ITBs. And right now I'm going 70 kilometers an hour, which is not even 40 miles per hour, but it just feels like I can never preface how fun it feels to drive a slow car fast, especially a K car, especially like a Beat or a Cappuccino or one of the sportier K cars like a Alto Works or Vivio. Just got to my homie shop though. Let me make sure he's still here. I want to look at the swatches just one last time. Damn, he's closed. Figured it was 4th of July weekend. I might get lucky, but I guess we'll find out the color next time. So I guess I'll end this video here. Catch you guys on the next one. A lot of Beat content coming soon. Hopefully I can wrap this car by the end of next week. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel because we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, which is just crazy for me to think of. But catch you guys on the next one. Peace. This part of the video is going to be for all my Honda homies. I just changed the mic so it's only facing me. Hopefully you can hear the ITBs and everything a lot more. So starting from this point right now till the next 9 minutes, it's only going to be pure ITB, pure driving. Although I'm going to be in traffic, so we'll see how much I actually show on this clip. But we're going to drive to get some food. It's 9 minutes away. And I'm going to make sure I rev it out every single time. I gotta get like my chest mount if I want to do this, because I feel like you guys don't want to see my face. You want to see what's in front of me. So this is experimental. I don't even know if I'm really gonna show this in the video. If I do, if I don't, this was a waste of time, because I feel like this is a much more desired shot. Completely ran a red. How do you guys feel about super view? I always feel like super view is so wide, but do you guys like this view? If you made it this far, please comment below, because I'm very curious to know, is this the best view? I just feel like it's so like zoomed out, you could barely even see this. But let me know. I'm gonna watch this video back too and see which one I like the most, because I definitely want to do a couple of videos like this, especially cars like this, especially like the Cappuccinos. I think this is like the real pure test to see what the car is like. I'm also gonna make another video what it's like daily driving this car, because it does have some flaws, as you guys saw in the 5 things I hate, but for the most part it's been pretty fun. But alright, I'm gonna end this video here. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.